Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And there's a penalty marker down on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
That's an important first down on that running play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Gators. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And the Commodores will have to punt this one away. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Defense not pressing this time. Here comes a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Morton. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Florida. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands. It takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The back's got it again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, and now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Catch made on the left side. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handing off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, curving. If this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Running out of time in the pocket. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Morton. And he pulls in the catch. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He's running out of time here. And he's got it. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll feed the back again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. The Commodores will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes a quick catch. Tackled at the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the Commodores with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts. If the offense comes back with a counter play, if you're not sound with your gap integrity, you can give up a big play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try the option play here. Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Looking to pass. It's Morton. Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. Big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. A handoff from the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He was successful last time out. This attempt is from 42 yards away. And he knocks that one right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
And they'll run it with the draw play.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. And the defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Commodores have 1st and 10 here. Looking for some space. It's Kennedy. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Hand it off for a draw. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker as kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
You missed it. Field goal. No good. The deficit remains at 6 after that miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
What an incredible job here by this safety, sitting back in cover two, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, and comes up with a great interception.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Just won a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Commodores are on the move here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. The ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
Second down play coming up. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Vanderbilt, 14.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. They go with a direct snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Here comes the point after attempt. The BAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Offense operating from the pistol. And the same runner's got it again. Fights off a defender. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He'll hand it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He'll run it into the end zone for the 2-point try to build the lead up to 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, bringing pressure. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Niners offense retakes the field.
Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Oh, it's a reverse. Finding some room at the 25. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Here's the second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up. Third and long. Scanning the field. It's Morton. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Field goal try, no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. Throw to the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Using his legs here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got his man in the open field. Touchdown, Commodores. This quarterback on fire today.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Florida offense retakes the field. One more 1st down should do it, but remember, the defense has all 3 timeouts remaining. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling.
Linebacker shifting around now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff to the back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start the drive at the 25. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him, and that'll do it. A walk-off sack to preserve the win. A really entertaining game. Came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.